Biology Part 130. Well, I have given you all this detail. I have in fact used the instance of the American landing the surface of Moon just to give you an idea of the counter arguments made by the Chinese right now. Well, Indians have made a claim probably 2 weeks ago that they landed the surface of Moon, and then there have been the probe by the Chinese, and the others have also gone into a probe as well. And now the Chinese have come along with the scientific probe, the evidence that it was the fake tail by the Indians for landing the surface of the Moon. In fact, their spaceship didn't land the surface of the Moon. In fact, they have given all these details, and these details are available on different websites as well. And the Indians have also tried to make a response to it, but they haven't really covered all the different things mentioned by the Chinese. Well, over the years, Indians have been very poor at justifying things for themselves. Talk about an Indian jet fighter pilot who was shot by Pakistanis in 2018 or 19, I don't remember. It was probably in 2019. An Indian jet fighter was fired by Pakistanis, and the GD pilot was arrested here on Pakistani soil. It was all shown on the camera, on live television recordings, and Pakistan, to have the goodwill spirit to world and their neighbor India, Pakistan released their pilot. I don't know the name of the pilot, but anyhow, when the pilot went back to India, rather than feeling ashamed of the miserable defeat that they had, they have awarded the pilot with the highest medal of Indian Air Force, as if the pilot had done a noble job in Pakistan. Now, what to say of the ashamed status of the Indians? They are trying to convert their miseries, their failures, their defeats into a victory. Of course, that's what they can't do. If they start awarding highest awards to the losing pilots when their jets are fired on Pakistani soil, of course they can't befool anyone on it. Now the things are on record. Sometimes they try to address their own audience in their country, because this is where they want to win the vote cost for them, and that's what Modi has done. What I see that the Indians have lost their justification. They have lost their justification on diplomacy. They have lost their justification on scientific grounds, and they have been telling so many lies. There have been lies in their Indian Air Force, there had been lies on their space exploration, and there had been lies on the assassination that Indians have made, that of a Sikh in Canada. The Indians have assassinated an independence activist, Sikh, in Canada, and there are some very threatening details coming about this assassination, which is directly linked to their Prime Minister Modi. There are fears that this assassination was executed on the direct instructions of Modi, the way that Saudi prince also ordered the assassination of one of their journalists in Turkey. That's all for the day. I have very quickly recorded a few videos, and I'll come along with my next video, biology part 131. That will be on the content of the biology. We'll discuss the text of the biology. We won't really go on to the remarks that we have developed so far in these some videos. So we'll be back to the content, we'll be back to the text in our next video as we get along with it. That's all for the day. Thank you very much indeed. Nice talking to you.